Haya mo mata kay nga mali hito de maleo mahufi e kala te mo tur ki he afi nei si tu ngai lo de tur na ka vele afi o koe papi si kum nei ko ni mo inga ke amo sepu ke tau felo longo ia si kum nei kai mo haia ko hoko mai mga ho de toru ke whakatu talai a lui mo ha de toru mata kai nanga ko Henrietta ke la te mo afi nei.
Tagaola, Mahaki Rev. Porirua-based Barbershop Choir Pacific Connections have returned from a trip of a lifetime representing New Zealand and the Pacific at the 2023 International Barbershop Convention in Louisville in Kentucky. With more than 30 members, the group wanted to use this opportunity to share more of the Pacifica cultures represented within the group. One of the co-directors is our very own Falala Niue, Henrietta Hunkin Tagaola, who joins us now to talk about the group and that experience. Henrietta, whakalofalaiatu, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Whakalofalaiatu, thank you for having me this afternoon.
Firstly, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into barbershop, because that's not a usual thing that our people get into.
Yeah, it's actually quite a relatively it's a growing hobby for a lot of people here, and I got involved about 20 years ago, which is showing my age. But I joined back when my brothers actually were competing, and they went on to win their own international world competition, and so I was inspired to kind of start a Pacific group based here in Porirua, Wellington. So our group's been together for about 3 years now, and we were just so blessed to have this opportunity to go overseas.
Wow. How was the Pacific Connections Choir formed? You said it was about 3 years ago, yeah?
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago, and it was a combination of things. We know that our people love to sing. Whether or not they're good is another story. But we recognise that there's a lot of good singers out there that didn't necessarily have a place to learn the craft, because it is a craft. Barbershop is a craft that's quite foreign to us. We all love to sing a cappella. So barbershop is an a cappella art form, which means no instruments, and so it is quite a technical craft, but we wanted to be able to share some of our learnings that we'd had in other groups that we've been involved with our Pacific community. So that's why we formed it.
Do you sing yourself, Henrietta?
Yes, I do. So I direct and sing as part of the chorus, but I prefer I'm a backup singer, so you'll have your soloists, but you'll never see me put my hand up for a solo.
So how was the experience in the United States? Obviously, I'm assuming a lot of heads return, like, who the heck are these people?
Yeah, pretty much that. I mean, we're the first Pacific-based group to represent New Zealand, and that's not to say we're the first Pacific people, because as I mentioned earlier, we've had a couple of international quartets, Musical Island Boys and Southern Harmony, all Samoan, Niue, and Cook Island.
Nice.
But as a chorus, we predominantly Pacific, brought Pacific languages to the barbershop contest stage, which has never been seen or heard before. So we look different to everyone else that was there, and we also sound different, and it was received really positively, and we got really good feedback, or great feedback, from the people and the judges afterwards.
That sounds amazing. And speaking of the inclusion of the Pacific culture in that, was there, I hear that there was a specific Niuean connection to the choir and the piece that your group presented?
Yeah, we had so there's two events that we participated in, one being the main competition, where we sang 2 songs with a mix of Pacific languages, but then we also participated in the World Harmony Showcase. So at this event, it's majority American groups, but we've got obviously New Zealand, Sweden, Australia, Denmark, Germany, and so at this event we were able to showcase part of our cultures, and so we chose to represent 7 of our Pacific nations that we represented, and one of those songs and those nations was Niue, so our sister Daphne Pihingia, as well as Leisha Williams and Jordan Mokale, all Niueans in our chorus, and obviously myself being half Niuean, were able to showcase the Niuean culture to a wider audience. And Tulayo was the name of the piece, and everyone absolutely loved it. We loved learning it, and we loved performing it, and people loved watching and hearing it as well.
That's amazing. Was this filmed? Is there video footage of this anywhere?
Yes, there is. Yep, there's some social media footage online, but I think there'll be an official video that comes out too. So, yeah, it's on our Facebook social media pages, Pacific Connection, Instagram and Facebook.
I'm gonna go have a look at that. Are you taking applications for voices or nah?
Sure, we can run an audition right now. Actually, I see a couple of you in the room.
I think Reverend Inga is keen to jump on.
I don't need to be auditioned. I just want to go straight ahead.
Automatic entry.
Typical New England style.
Where to from here, Henrietta? Where does Pacific Connections go from here?
It's an interesting question. We've actually had quite a few opportunities arise from our performance and from our featuring overseas. So we're just going to take some time to break, because we worked really hard, in the year leading up to that. So we'll take a break, and then next year probably look to compete again, to go back to America to try and improve where we came. So we came 8th, which we're really proud of for our first time. And obviously we want to improve on that. So yeah, we've got some plans in place which are exciting. And yeah, more to come. So follow us on social media.
Amazing stuff. I'm going to go and check out the footage, because this is quite new to me, so I was a bit excited to talk to you this afternoon. So I want to go and have a look. Whakauilahi mahaki, thank you very much for joining us on the show today, and congratulations on just your participation, you and the group, and over in the United States. It's just simply amazing. So hopefully we'll talk again after the next competition.
Thank you, whakauilahi.
Tulo.
Tulo, hana matamatakainanga e whakatutalanga i halui mo ia ko Henrietta.